We're ready to go on day 4 here at Adelaide, at the Adelaide Oval, of course, for the pink ball test. At the moment, we are in a very interesting position of the match. Pakistan are chasing 268 for victory. Josh Hazlewood has the ball in hand. They're currently none for 22. That one is fairly wide to start the day off, but it's not too bad. And obviously the Aussies will be looking for early wickets. There's a bit of a shout here for Mitch Starc, and the finger is up. The wicket is taken. Umpire giving that one out. Aussies will be pleased with that one, and I think that that's going to be a critical thing for Australia early on here. No review by Imam Al-Haq. He's going to go. Pakistan lose their first wicket in the second over of the day. They are now 1 for 35. The skipper Azhar Ali now to the middle as well. And Shan Masood just continuing to go about his business the same way he did late yesterday by hitting the ball down the ground. Is this going to be all the way to the boundary for 4? No, some good fielding right on the rope. Saves it. But I think they ended up running 4 anyway. Yes, they did. There you go. So the Aussies will be looking for early wickets with this pink ball while it's still relatively new. It's only 12 overs old. It is going to get, I guess, a little bit older as the day goes on, and might make it a little bit easier for the Pakistanis to bat. And maybe this 268 is a gettable score. The Aussies feel like they've got enough on the board. Wickets will be the thing that they require to obviously win this game. And Nathan Lyon took 5 wickets in the first innings. He's going to play a pivotal part as well in this second innings. At the moment, Pakistan 1 for 46. Shan Masood, the dangerous man at the moment, has made 34 of those 46 runs as he pulls this away to the boundary again before the 50 up for Pakistan, just 1 wicket down. And they find themselves in not a bad spot to be in. It's a pretty good start, considering they haven't lost too many wickets early. Bowler's end a little bit tight. They get home safely. Oh, and again, 4 runs. Backward a point. It's just too quick in the outfield, and Shan Masood is really trying to take this game away from the Aussies. Oh, that is close to the bat. Very, very close. Just missing it. Nathan Lyon's come in and looked dangerous early. That's what Australia will be looking for from him, is wicket-taking opportunities. This one from Masood beats Burns in the field. Is it going to go all the way to the boundary for 4? It does. He brings up 50. He's got 50 of the 70 runs for Pakistan so far, and I think if he hangs about for a little bit longer, he can almost lock in Pakistan to win this game. That's just how good he's going about it at the moment. Down the ground, over the top. It's a long boundary at the Adelaide Oval, but it'll still be 4 runs. 1 for 75 now. This partnership close to being worth 50. And through the gap again. Should be another 4. And that is the 50 partnership up as well now. So what can Lyon do for Australia? Can he find the breakthrough? He's been a little bit expensive this morning, but he's got the wicket. A little inside tickle. And it is the dangerous Shan Masood. And the brilliant thing about this wicket for Australia is not only is it obviously a big wicket, but it is the man who has been putting pressure on the scoreboard, Shan Masood. So it might allow the Aussies to dry up the run scoring ability a little bit and really press on. They're really getting that one to the boundary. Oh, thick edge. Smith dives and takes the catch. Lyon's got a couple. Pakistan 3 down. The new man Shafiq goes for 4. And that's the old thing. They say 1 wicket brings 2. That is a fantastic catch from Steve Smith. And that 1 wicket did bring 2. Pakistan 3 for 94. Baba Azam now out to the middle. So a little bit of a trying time now for Pakistan. They've just got to settle at the moment. The skipper Azhar Ali, 18 from 40. He's been about for long enough, and Lyon really just applying lots of pressure. He's going to be the key today as Baba gets off the mark with a boundary. But it's definitely a lot of work for Nathan Lyon, I feel. if you are an Australian fan. Oh, a bit of a shout here from Mitch Stark. Not a lot of support from the slips. No support from the umpire. But Mitch Stark has asked Tim Payne to review. And they'll be going upstairs to have a look at this one. It was reasonably close. It might have been floating down the offside. Just have a look here at Snicko. Was there any bat involved? No, just one noise there. The big thick thud on the pad. Move to ball tracker when ready. Pitching in line. Impact in line. And wickets hitting. So it's 3 reds. This is going to be overturned. A massive wicket for Mitch Stark. I believe it is the skipper, Azhar Ali, who's going to have to go. And Mitch Stark gets another one for Australia. Azhar Ali goes for 30. Pakistan 4 down now for 114. All of a sudden, Australia putting themselves right back in the hunt for this game. It's a further 157 required for Pakistan to win. 6 more wickets for Australia. Iftikhar Ahmed to the middle with Babar Azam. Of course, Iftikhar scoring 100 in that first innings. This will be the end of the first session. So Australia, they'll be pretty pleased. They took 4 wickets in that morning session. If they can replicate that in this second session, you'd think it'd be a very, very close finish. 4 for 134 at the moment. Pakistan just over halfway in the chase. I need an extra 133. And if Iftikhar and Bubba can get a little partnership going, it'll just start putting a few seeds of doubt in the Australian minds. As they dive and get back in a tight 3. Marnus Labuschagne now into the attack for Australia as they just try and maybe utilise a bit of the spin to snag a wicket line. Of course, taking 2 wickets with Stark today. That one in the gap by Bubba. It's 4. And Josh Hazlewood as well getting hit over the park. So the Aussies, the quick bowlers, not getting a lot of swing at the moment. It's a little bit of seam off the pitch, but not too much swing. Not a lot of movement. They would have liked to maybe bowl a little bit longer yesterday. Should they have declared earlier rather than trying to eke out as many runs as possible and just get an opportunity with that ball at night. So right now, Pakistan, they've still got Rizwan in the tank as well as the tail. I mean, just a couple of wickets would change the game for Australia and put them back in a strong spot. But right now, this partnership's looking strong. As they look to come back for 2. Bubba's going to be tight. Payne whips the bails off. Is this out? Have a look. It's close. Oh, it's very, very close. And it looks out. Bubba's going to be run out. He just turned a little bit slow. And Pakistan 5 wickets down now for 176. They're down to Rizwan. And then the tail with Iftikhar at the other end. Lion continues to be dangerous. So a further 90 runs needed for Pakistan's victory. 5 more wickets for Australia. They've done it before. Can they do it again? I think they knocked Pakistan over for about 120 in the first match. Maybe 130, so they can get quick wickets. That'll be the key here. Nathan Lyon, of course, took 5 in the first innings. Stark round the wicket now. Oh, that is close. A big shout. But I think there's a little inside edge. Just a fraction of it. And now Iftikhar continues to hit the boundary. So big battle here between Mitch Stark and the Pakistani batsman. So they thought about the 3, but the dive needed just the 2 in the end. And again, just gaps are being found. Now is it time the Australians start thinking about a little bit more of a defensive field? You can see they brought a lot of people in. in the hopes of stopping some runs. As Iftikhar gets a 2 and brings up a half century. So it's just 43 more runs needed for victory. I think if Iftikhar is there at the end, Pakistan win the game, pulls it away, 4 more. And now the Aussies will be starting to think, where is this next wicket coming from? Hazelwood and Cummins haven't looked likely. Another close shout, but another inside edge. And another sneaky run. Oh, chance maybe for bat pad, but short leg fielder Labuschagne just ducked away a little bit. And now it's just a further 12 runs for victory. Still with 5 wickets in hand. And that is the end of the next session. So we're about to hit the evening session. It's just 12 runs, as we said, for Pakistan victory. There's 4 of those 12 runs. 5 more to go. Make that scores level. With that boundary from Rizwan. They just need another single to get the job done here. Nathan Lyons had a few dot balls this over. But Iftikhar takes him on down the ground and Pakistan win the test match. Quite comfortably in the end, they managed to chase down 268 runs. Iftikhar Ahmed with 100 in the first innings and a 70-odd not out in the second. Really was the key pillar for Pakistan in getting this job done. They win by 5 wickets. And they be very, very pleased that they tied this series up 1-1. And it's only a 2-game series. It's only a 2-game test. It's only a 2-game series. So it's that's it. It's just 1-1. It's going to finish on a 1-1 game. Pakistan winning by 5 wickets. Which is it's kind of good, I suppose, for the theatre of it all. And would have liked a result one way or the other. Would have loved to snag those additional 5 wickets. People tell me to up the difficulty. It's the same difficulty as the last test. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. It's as simple as you like. Anyway, we will be continuing with the test matches. We're playing New Zealand in the next test match. Now, there is a little bit of a gap between this current one and the next one. Let me have a look when the next New Zealand test match begins. I know you'll all be eager to know when that starts. So that New Zealand test match will be next Thursday. Not this Thursday, next Thursday, the 12th of December. New Zealand and Australia will be playing a 3-test series. In the meantime, we've got the 2-2 World Cup of Clones coming up. That is going to be a massive series starting on Friday this week, as well as our cricket podcast where we'll wrap up everything to do with the real world test between Australia and Pakistan. Looks like Australia will go on to win, as Pakistan have been forced to follow on at the moment. But Yasir Shah has been given the player of the game in this one for his 9 wickets across the 2 Australian innings. And the first innings for Pakistan really set the game up for them, didn't it? Gave them a lead of about 140 odd. Australia's 408. Gave them a lead of 268 to be chased down, and Pakistan were able to get there in the end and win it by 5 wickets to go. 5 wickets in hand. There's all your little scorecards you can look through, but Iftikhar Ahmed 76 and Mohammad Rizwan's 43 in the end got Pakistan home. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Smash like on the video. Goodbye.